attitude.
Head of the class actress Khrystyne Haje spills the beans and tells us why Prince Albert of Monaco treats her like royalty.
Some say they do it for the challenge. Others because they like the excitement. Married men pretend they're single. Wait till the wife finds out about this.
Uh-oh. Also, Orville Redenbacher with a surprise for your party guests. An easy, elegant popcorn treat.
And part 4 in our series, The Perfect Face. Today, we're going to learn how to add the finishing touches to your makeup. And a quick review of this week.
And it's all coming up next.
Yep.
Here are your attitude hosts, Linda Dano and Jerry Penacoli.
How are you? I'm Jerry Penacoli.
And I'm Linda Dano. Welcome to Attitudes.
Yes.
Nice to have you here.
Yes, it really is.
Well?
We have some good stuff today.
I think so.
Have you ever gone into a bar and had a guy who says he was single come up to you but was really married?
I don't know. If he was single, I would think he was single.
Mm-hmm.
You
well,
see my point.
That's right.
Yeah, it's a problem, isn't it?
It is a problem. In fact,
Yeah.
we have some guys on our show today that might get a few of you riled up because they say that, in fact, they're single and they're really married.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some of their wives know it, too.
Yeah, and some of them are here, too.
Now, Orville Redenbacher is here.
The Popcorn King,
yeah. Yeah, he's going to make popcorn for us.
You don't have to just put popcorn in a bowl and serve it. You can do all kinds of other things with it. We're going to show you.
It can be a whole meal, all in one bowl.
Well, sometimes it is, actually.
I know, that's what I'm not kidding.
That's right. But first, she plays the wallflower, Simone, on the hit ABC series, Head of the Class. But our first guest, striking beauty and gorgeous red hair, would stop traffic in any corridor. Wait till you see her. Please welcome Khrystyne Haje. She has on. Look at her. You look great.
Oh, well, thank you.
You look like you stepped out of a fairy tale book or something.
Oh, thanks. That's a goal of mine.
It is.
Yes,
is it?
to live a fairy tale life.
Now, where did you get all of this? This is great.
Oh, well, I'm lucky enough to travel all over the world, and when I do, I shop. So this is actually from Spain, from Madrid. And
the dress, yeah.
The dress. My stockings are from London. My shoes are from Spain, and oh, the camera's on my shoes. And my bow is from Indonesia, from Jakarta.
Oh, so she doesn't just go into Kmart and buy the whole ensemble. She goes all over the world, right?
Piece by piece,
Yeah.
put it all together.
That's great. You do a lot of traveling. You like that?
I love it.
Yeah?
I love it. Yeah, I've been to over 35 countries, and I've learned so much and seen so much. It's fantastic.
That's great. What's your favorite place to visit?
Oh, my favorite place to visit is probably Slovenia. It's in Yugoslavia.
Huh?
Where?
Where?
Actually, it's where they're having some trouble now.
Yeah.
In Yugoslavia, in Slovenia. It's the sunny side of the Alps. It's up in the north corner. But I was there just last year, less than a year ago, and it's beautiful. It's like a fairy tale.
Oh.
There's so much scenery and culture, and it's like someone painted the most beautiful painting and then let you walk through it.
That's neat. Well, you've had kind of a fairy tale life in your career so far. I mean, here you play this real kind of shy but honor student, Simone, right, on Head of the Class.
Right.
You might not know this, that Khrystyne really is, in fact, an honor student, right?
Oh, thanks.
But you are.
Yes,
You've
yes.
been a straight-A student all your life.
Well, I was in the real version of Head of the Class. When I went, and after I got the part on Head of the Class, and we were reading through our table script, I said, you know, this is great, because I was really in this class. In the IHP, which stands for the Individualized Honors Program, and in 7th grade, that's when it started, they pull like 50 kids from the whole Los Angeles school district from all over, and you can't pick them, they have to pick you, so it goes on test scores and IQ scores, and we started with Latin and pre-calculus and creative analysis, and we were reading A Tale of Two Cities, so it was really an advanced education. And that was called the IHP, and in the next read-through on Head of the Class, another character said, "You can't do that. This is the IHP." So it was fun to get it incorporated.
Do you ever feel the pressure of the responsibility of being a teen role model? I mean, you are looked up to by a lot of young people, and I'm sure you get a lot of fan mail, tons of it. What's the biggest question that you get? And again, do you feel that kind of responsibility of being a good role model for them?
Yeah, I definitely feel I have a responsibility to be a of being a role model, but I appreciate that responsibility. Yeah. I think that I'm very fortunate that I could be in a place where I would have positive influence over the youth of today, or the not-so-youth of today, or anyone and everyone who might benefit the slightest, or be inspired, or want to do better.
Maybe they'll all start wearing bows in their hair like that.
There you go. Or they just might like orange, you know? Anything.
What do you ask most often by young people?
What am I asked most often by young people? Wow,
or by people your age?
Probably how to get in the business. Most people are really
interested. They all want your job.
Yeah, that's right. A lot of job competition
yeah, right.
and not much purity. But, and I try to do the best I can to steer people in a direction that would help them be whatever it is they aspire to be.
And we've heard a lot of rumblings about Robin Givens, and that she's one of the characters.
Yeah,
that plays,
she's one of my co-stars and castmates.
Are those stories true? I mean, what kind of person is she?
I've had a wonderful 5 years with Robin on Head of the Class. The whole show has been like being in high school with only your best friends and loving every homeless time. No, not at all.
Did Mike Tyson ever show up?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, it was fun.
Threw a few punches and. No.
Yeah, knocked a few of us out. It was great. Yeah, he was great as well. We had a lot of fun.
And you're quite an animal lover, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Tell everybody the menagerie that you have at home. I mean, you have quite a zoo.
If you say so, more like a barnyard. Yeah, I have ducks and I have rabbits.
How many rabbits?
In the 30s of rabbits.
Like 30-some rabbits?
Yes, like 30-some-odd bunnies.
What do you do with all those rabbits?
Well, I let them run free in the yard. Actually, they have a whole, the whole section of my backyard is sectioned off for the rabbits only, the bunnies. And they're very peaceful. You know, animals have a lot of health benefits for human beings. And they did some studies, and if you're around animals or certain peaceful activities associated with animals, they actually lower your blood pressure and regulate your heartbeat. And I don't know, there's a whole different scientific amount of great things that they do.
Having that many animals around might raise your blood pressure sometimes.
It might. My dogs tend to get me a bit excited. Yeah. But they just run around free. The ducks are a lot of fun. I think that if you have kids and you're going to choose a pet, ducks are great because they quack and they waddle, and they're really active and quite funny. But they're just fun to have.
Now, what's this about Prince Albert of Monaco?
Well, I don't know. What is it?
Well, you tell me.
Oh, I'll never tell.
Oh, come on.
Next question.
It's just us. It's just us.
Oh, well, as long as no one's listening.
You whispered in my ear. Really?
No. I think we should come. Is there any questions from the audience? We should move on to the next segment.
Just answer this question. Did you date him?
Oh, what? Let's see here.
Well, there's an easy answer. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yeah, did you?
Isn't he aggressive? He's so cute and everything. He moves right in. No, I think that what is that little thing you do?
Zip the lips. All right. Well, I'll respect that. Now, if you ever got asked to do like a great role in a movie, and they said, Khrystyne, we love you. We think your acting is tremendous, but you got to chop all your hair off.
Can I get a wig and chop off the wig?
So you would never cut your hair?
Well, I can't say that I would never cut my hair because I plan to be in this business for the rest of my life. So you never know that at some point in my lifetime. But I have no intention of cutting my hair, and right now I would not. Yeah. No.
So have you ever dated Prince Albert of Monaco? No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
If you did a role, and I asked you to.
That's right. Now the show, Head of the Class, is not going to be on ABC any longer.
Right. It's on in syndication.
It's in syndication, which means what? Tell everybody what that means.
That means that it's on every day, depending on where you are.
It could be on any network, right?
Yeah, it's on...
It could be on in the afternoon or in the evening.
In the evening,
right.
like in Los Angeles, it's on every day at 5:30, and then
Right.
on Sunday mornings, it's on for an hour in the afternoon.
So you won't be shooting any new episodes.
Right.
What was it like after 5 years? You said how close everybody was.
Oh, very close.
It must have been hard when it ended.
Well, it was, we graduated. It was our graduation day, and the hard part was leaving all your friends, just like high school.
Yeah.
You're excited about your graduation, you're thrilled that now you're moving on to something else, but it's the camaraderie and the friendship and the excitement, and we used to have so much fun. I mean, playing the banjo and dancing and skits and impressions.
And Howard
all in our free
Hessman
time.
must have been a neat guy to work with, too.
He was fantastic.
Yeah,
yeah, he really was like a teacher to us, and yet a very good friend.
Yeah.